Oh man, you ever have one of those weeks where everything is just going full speed constantly and you feel like you can't ever get everything done and there's not enough hours in the day and all that? Well, that was this week. It's currently 10 minutes to 10 p.m. on Wednesday night, and well, just now working on the video. I've got a bunch of stuff filmed already. I've been editing, but anyways, a few interesting things going on. First off, remember the Quantum 4front that I had? That chair that I had insane amount of troubles with, had to get the entire chair replaced, like 7 sets of motors, on and on. Well, guess what? It's back. Well, it's not the exact same one, but as you can see, this one comes to us in a fetching shade of purple. It's currently missing the seat back. Well, actually the seat back's right there on the floor. The plan with this thing is, first off, to make a video on how to defeat the traction control, or that weird caster angle control system that they put on this chair. Quantum got rid of it on the 4front too. Also, these have those same motors, that issues with the brakes, and a bunch of other things. Basically, I get a lot of questions about the 4front 1 and some of the issues that it has and ways to kind of fix a few different things. So I figured it would be good to have another one in the fleet, and it worked out to get one. We might even Arnett swap this thing. I don't know. We'll see about that. Man, words are hard right now. It's been a long day and it's hot in here. I just ate though, so that's good. But there's a few different methods, 2 of which I think might work pretty well for getting rid of the caster angle sensor. If you've ever used a 4front 1, you're familiar. Was it Air 74 or 73? I forget what it is, but you'll be going down on the crosswalk, getting ready to cross the road. You hit the curb cutout and the chair goes beep, 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 and it slows down and either won't move at all until you power cycle it, or it moves extremely slowly. But I think I've figured out a way to ditch these sensors. Once again, I don't know how to talk right now. Anyways, we're gonna tear into this thing. Like I said in the previous series of videos when I had my 4front before, if I was allowed to work on it, because at the time the DME told me I'm not allowed to touch anything on it, or they would refuse to do anything, which isn't exactly legal, but hey, whatever. But now that we have one, I can go through and make all those mods that I was talking about. We might be able to upgrade the brakes, maybe change the motors, maybe change the entire control system. But regardless, the first thing we're gonna do is look at that traction control system. I'm pretty sure it's easy to defeat, and I don't think it's going to require any parts whatsoever. Anyways, I've got some footage here from the last few days. We went on a hike up at the Hoyt Arboretum. I didn't really film it like a whole trail run video, so there's a few clips from that. Then we've got some stuff with coffee. Oh, we actually need to open a package. This here is another item from the gift list, and I cheated once again and looked, so I know exactly what it is. Actually, it's pretty good timing since we're dealing with quantums. This is the crimper tool that I need to make the bypass harnesses for the Stretto and other chairs that have an eye-level lift system, so we can defeat the slowdown thing, or you know, the chair goes slow when you raise your seat elevator. We can bypass that. So for the next week or two, we're gonna be focusing on quantum stuff, whether it's the Stretto or the new purpley 4front over here. Ah, this is from Bob. So I see the note that you put on here. What I'll do is I'll scan this with my phone and send you a thank you message, which should come from Amazon, and answer your question about this. But yeah, these things, if you watch that one live stream, it's kind of difficult to crimp the microfit connectors by hand, so these will take care of that. And in other exciting news, remember those ICS light shades I've been talking about for the last 4 years, and how I've gotten a few prototypes made from a print shop? Every time I submit something there, it's extremely slow, and it winds up costing anywhere from $20 to $50. I was getting ready to put in another order for the final pre-release test version. Anyways, what I'm talking about are these lights on Permobil chairs. They're so incredibly bright that at night you can't see past them. Just in case you don't know what we're talking about there, I'm making a little thing that goes over the top of this basically. And while that seems pretty trivial, it's not. It's a weird complex curved shape with all the artwork. Anyways, I decided instead of spending another $50 on a batch that I know wasn't gonna work but might, I bought a plotter cutter machine or whatever you call these things. It's basically a vinyl plotter. So this, I'm making payments on it. It was under 200 bucks, but this should be just about the right size to be able to cut these things out. Then we have the dye sublimation printer over there, which we can use to make the artwork and the like shading color or whatever to keep the green from coming through and all that. And also we can make screen protectors. See how this little tab is still on here and how you guys have been giving me crap about it, which you rightly should be, because in a lot of previous videos I've made reference to anyone that does not take the protection off their screen right when they get a new device I can't be friends with. But I've been leaving this on here because I'm going to use this as a measurement. Then we can use that thing to make some screen protectors. Like I was saying before, this warehouse is not getting any cheaper. And well, it's time to get my hustle on. So I finally got all the equipment. We've got the cutter, we've got the printing machine, we've got the heat press also, so we can do stuff with that, you know, the keychains and whatnot. But anyways, it's been a busy week, but finally have all the gear I need to finally get some stuff done and stop talking about it. Anyways, speaking of talking a lot, let's get to whatever is next in this video. I think we're gonna make some cold brew coffee. Someone did mention on the last live stream that I talk about talking and then I keep talking. They were asking if I was making my own cold brew. Well, I didn't for reasons that I'll explain, but I am again. I found a product on Amazon. I'll link it down below. But anyways, here's the rest of the video. Hopefully you enjoy, and look forward to lots of riveting 4front content coming to a TV screen near you. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of sun. I got the raccoon eyes going on. Okay, anyways, okay, I figured it's about time I need to start making my own cold brew again. I've been buying the little Japanese canned coffee in the little steel cans, but that stuff's gotten expensive. And a bag of this stuff, for example, you can get for like $6-7, and this will make more coffee than that for a fraction of the price. So I had a cold brew rig before, but the problem is it requires a big open counter space, and there's a giant open top thing with coffee grounds, and the bus kind of moves as I move around a bit, and I'm also parked on a hill, so there isn't really a good spot to use that. I figured there had to be something though, so I went on Amazon, and for $14, I think I found something. Here we have a Bodum, well, it's basically a French press, but it's optimized for cold brew. I did measure though, this won't fit in the fridge unfortunately, but that's fine. I can just set the stuff on top of the pellet stove, or maybe, actually I still need to install, there's a little fold down counter I want to put right here. I've got the plywood for it. I can't figure out where I put the hinges that I bought, but I need to do that. But anyways, this will work for now and save some money. It's not as small as it looked in the photos. Got a little valve or something, and I think the top locks somehow. How does this work? Oh yeah, there we go. So it's a plastic material, which is nice. I always feel like anything made of glass I'm gonna break. Pretty good size. It's got the little push down screen thing with a silicone seal, and then there's a little valve here on the top that you can push that allows you to pour it directly out of there. But I think the plan is, just to make cold brew in this and then dump it into another container that'll fit in the fridge. I'm gonna wash this thing real quick, then we're gonna give it a try. Fast forward a little bit. The instructions that come with these things, they always, it's like the people that make cold brew that buy these don't understand what actual strong coffee is. So we're just gonna put this whole 12-ounce thing of grinds in here, and we're just gonna go for it. That's normally how I did it with the OXO cold brewer, but this thing doesn't rely on gravity nearly as much, and it doesn't spill as easily. Actually, maybe we'll do half. Yeah, I think half is good. Oh, by the way, we're using the Seattle's Best Portside Blend. The lighting's a little weird. I will link to a video on the other, I think it's on the other channel, about how I make cold brew. But yeah, there's a whole process. I'm not gonna go through it right here. But anyways, we'll continue this in the morning. It appears to be the next morning. The cold brew rig did not fit in the fridge in the back, but I forgot I had this thing. Got this a few videos back. Actually, it was last summer. And anyways, whatever, it's thermoelectric, but just perfectly fits in here. Okay, so I think I need to grab my lap desk and we need to go to the back of the bus. Actually, I changed my mind. If we go back there, then I have to point the camera at my face, and I just woke up, so. Let's get to squeezing some coffee here. Let me put that thing on the right way. There we go. You line it up with that tab, then you twist to lock it, and I guess we just French press the thing. So we'll gently press down. We'll just temporarily pour it into this so that we can inspect the coffee and see if this thing actually filtered the grounds or whatever. So far, so good. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to do the light test. Yep. That'll do. Well, I guess only one thing to do is try it. Yeah, I mean, it tastes kind of like Seattle's Best, whatever that stuff is. Anyways, I'm just gonna make some coffee. I'm not very awake. Hang on, I'll be right back. There's a very good chance that I forgot about this stuff being concentrate, and I just poured way too much of it in here. I think we're about to find out. By the way, I was saving these water bottles to put the coffee in, because that stuff normally stains everything. Oh my god, that's strong. Okay, so I just filled this whole cup with concentrate up to here. Not what you want to do. Okay, well, I'm gonna take like 2 more tiny sips of this. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Then I'm gonna come back once I figure out what the heck is even happening and what day it is and what's going on and stuff. So anyways, I'll be back. Look, it's a spoon. So we're in the Hoyt Arboretum and we're attempting to figure out how to get to the visitor center and then from there up to the Pittock Mansion. So yeah, kind of interesting. Why did it say the visitor center is that way? Oh, that's the unpaved trail. It's much more direct, so we're not going that way. So I guess if the walkers wanted to take the gravel, it's probably more straight. So if you're walking and you don't want to do all this, you can just go right up this gravel and we'll meet you up there.
Okay.
Unless you don't care.
I'll do that, I'm fine.
It's probably not that much shorter, but a little bit.
Well, she's already making up her mind of what she's doing.
Okay, we're good. Onward. Yeah, so all this is just getting to the beginning of the trail.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, someone got on a bus?
Yeah. Pretty tunnel up there. It said wait at the Max station, but he's like, no, I'm on the tunnel. I'm like, no one said anything about getting on the tunnel.
Well, I don't know. We might have to do that on the way back, depending on how everyone's batteries are doing.
Yeah, well, it's one chair at a time.
Oh, it'd take a while. Oh, we have maps. Okay, so we're here at the visitor center. Yeah, and that trail on the other map isn't even on here. A guy told me on his 4front, he just took those sensors off and zip tied them up. And that was another way he was able to defeat it as well. So I'm gonna have to come meet you at some point soon and play around with that.
I have my evaluation
hope this sidewalk wasn't a bad idea.
Oh, we'll find out. Well, it's flat over here, so we can get off. Someone needs to use the landscape.
Yep, we gotta use the lower lot, I think. Oh wait, or does this go around? Oh, there's a road, maybe. There's wheelchair spaces right here for some strange reason. So that goes to the service hatch. Yep, back up. Oh, wait.
Right here?
Yeah, right here. I didn't even see it.
Man, way to make it noticeable, people.
So this is the beginning of the trail. This is the visitor center.
Hey, there you are, Zach. Yeah.
Now we're gonna start the actual trail.
So you guys use your wheelchairs?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's narrow challenge? No, that's too narrow.
Yeah, no. So Zach, do you know which way we go? Go right there.
Do we have everyone?
Everyone? I think so.
Okay, so apparently the map neglected to say it's not paved. So I'm gonna check this out. Let's see. Even this whole part's not gonna work for the manual chair users. Not a chance.
Not a chance.
I could barely get back up here with my tires and everything that I've got. So we may have to go back and explore elsewhere.
Okay. May I suggest something? May I suggest an alternative? Sure. I've already seen Piddock Mansion.
Beers and bowling?
We go see the Vietnam War Memorial.
Is that back closer down by the zoo?
Yeah, so we can go back down to where we came, see the Vietnam War Memorial instead.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of paved trails that go all around that.
If everyone's okay with that, is everyone okay with that? You okay with that?
It's either that or
You
just
okay with that?
live here for the rest of our lives.
Are you okay with that?
So basically we're gonna go back from where we came.
Yeah.
Remember where we crossed the street at that sketchy spot? We're going back there. I mean, this hike to get to the hike was, a decent hike, so.
I thought that was like that.
No, that was the prologue to the 1,000-page novel.
Yeah.
It's like 2 miles from here on that.
That looks like it might be tough.
Yeah.
Yikes.
This is like
And it gets narrow and steep. This isn't even registering as steep on the map.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it even paved? It looks like
No.
Yeah. I don't want to go on that.
Especially not in a manual chair or your C300. That is not the chair you want to take on steep gravel.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I've flipped those several times.
I'm confident in mine, but I don't even want to turn tempted.
Yeah.
I mean, my quantum's pretty sturdy, but I haven't really put it through its paces too much when it comes to steep.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what this is for no reason. Come on, traction control, you can do it. Sketchy road. Yeah, so we were going to go up to the Pittock Mansion, but it's not exactly wheelchair accessible. It's gravel and it's extremely steep. Thieves target vehicles with handbags, luggage, or backpacks in view. Smash and grab car prowls happen quickly. These crimes occur in broad daylight, even with other visitors nearby.
Yep.
Take your valuables and bags with you. Make your car showroom empty and lock your car. That's what that sign says. I don't know, I feel like a lot of times when they set up the successful stuff, it's like, oh, there's only one stair or something, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they're doing something, I guess, but
They're driving.
yeah. Can you ever tell if they're backing up or not, if their lights are just on, or?
Yeah, he was back then.
Yeah. GM ruined that for everyone because they turn on their backup lights when you unlock the doors.
Oh, yeah.
So now backup lights don't mean anything always. Oh, I guess it's making a noise too.
Yeah, it's got some back.
Yeah. Okay. I can't remember if I said it already or not, but yeah, we're gonna go back to the War Memorial. They've got some paved pathways and stuff. I guess they are working on accessibility here, but things move slowly. For right now, though, it's not too bad. Well, I mean, obviously this trail is like perfect. So the question now is, do I just bomb the downhill gravel trail? Although that would result in me having to clean my chair. I mean, I could go down it fine, but
I could probably do it too, but I'm not gonna.
I just clean my chair and it always gets all dusty. Yeah, it's not bad. I guess we should probably...
Probably a little safer route.
Oh, no, they're behind us. I was going to say we should wait, but...
I know, we'll find a good spot in a minute.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty good.
We have arrived. Appears to be some sort of bridge device over there. I'll figure out how to get to that. Oh, this is that trail that spirals all the way up and around. Oh, hello down there.
Oh, hi.
It's a pretty cool area. Actually hadn't been up here before, which is weird, living in Portland for as many years as I have. They've got all the memorial stuff up here sorted out by year. Big like spirals. Oop, bumpy. Well, that was kind of cool. Met up with this lady that works for or runs or something. Oh, what's the name of it? Explore Washington Park. I guess it's an organization that, I don't know what they do. Something about parks and exploring. But she was super interested in some of the accessibility aspects and whatnot. So the bathrooms down here have been closed for a while, and they've got these little portable ones. But in the last few years, for some reason, all the portable porta-johns, the accessible ones, have gotten a lot smaller. I don't know if all the companies just decided they wanted more space on their trucks or what, but I mentioned that to her, and I think she might try and figure out, you know, how to get a larger one or something. But anyways, it's a good contact to make. Was real interested in, you know, any sort of feedback on the accessibility stuff for the park and whatnot. So I'm gonna shoot off an email and see if we can maybe get a few things changed. Be awesome. I enjoy all these random signs that illustrate that when you put pennies down, ducks eat them, and then they're inside the ducks. Penny plus duck equals duck with penny inside. Supposedly goats here, according to the picture. And yep, it's a goat. And there we go. We had some fun up there at the Hoyt Arboretum or Washington Park or the War Memorial or the zoo. They're all kind of like the same area or whatever. Oh, and yeah, by the way, I brought all the house plants that were in the bus out here. I've got some LED grow lights or whatever. Getting ready to do some work on the shower and the bathroom in the bus, and I needed all the plants out of there. So anyways, we're gonna call that good for now. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of running around outside, make some coffee, updates on stuff here. Super excited to finally get the screen protectors and those ICS light shades made. And then the 4front here as well. Yeah, so anyways, probably talk some more about this stuff tomorrow on the live stream. And yeah, it's 11:15, it's not doing too bad. I'm gonna get this video rendering, get it uploaded, and hopefully I'll get out of here by 1 a.m. I don't think it'll take that long. Anyways, whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. I don't know why I said it like that. Tired.